So today I'm only streaming on TikTok for an hour. So we're doing more uh like getting ready for the season. Still dripping out players, um stuff like that. Another thing I thought would be super sick is um I'm gonna give essentially like give it's not ChatGPT, it's Notebook LM. I can like create a podcast. So I'm gonna give it the whole team like uh the whole team like lore, the whole story. I'm gonna give it the whole roster, so like all the positions and the names that you guys gave it. I'm gonna like make a fake podcast out of it and then put that in like the video. So it's gonna be kind of cool to like hear a different voice, like as like somebody's, a talk show about the school, essentially, as if it were real. Question: for the crowd theme, can you pick your crowd theme before the game? Yes, you can. Are you the starting kicker? I believe so. Is this the same team I was making yesterday? This is, yes. Um, I don't have a game this week, and I'm not. Uh, I'm not advancing this season probably, or this week. Jesus, sorry. In this stream, I'm not. Absolutely, I'm with CFB play don't pay, 100%. It's disgusting what they're doing. I think the worst thing that they did was they hit it and they just weren't transparent about it because they absolutely knew that creators wouldn't have signed up for it otherwise. I think that's the scummiest part about it. Like I get they're a business, like they have to essentially meet demand or whatever for investors' sake, right? The money side is a totally different conversation, but at least do right by the people and right by the creators that do so much for your game and getting the game out there and stuff. Um, it's just ugly. It's heinous. It's disgusting. Um, but the unfortunate part about it is that they're still going to make so much money. They can pretty much do whatever they want. And unfortunately, they made a game that is really fun. And the real power would be us saying we're not going to play it. Like creators trying to hop on and be like, yeah, I'm not going to make these videos anymore. But for a lot of these creators, this is like the only thing they do. And this is the only money that they make. And that's tough. That's really tough. Anyway, I use Adobe Illustrator to make logos. Another thing I could do today is finish updating the sliders, but maybe not. Everybody was telling me to change the undershirt. That's good, bro. Enjoying the content. Stopping by to say keep up. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate it. If anybody's wondering what the countdown is, I'm only going to be streaming on TikTok for an hour. And then I'll continue streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So you can catch me there. Is that better? Is the game good or no? I'm enjoying it. I think the game the game is as good as it's ever been. 100%. Are you gonna be playing today? No. Julian Ortiz, actually I should. I definitely should drip you out next. I think that was actually what I was doing. Agent from EA Bordeaux isn't playing. Who are you? What? Sorry, I'm just confused. Is that a question? I feel like they kind of beefed up this physique, this body type. It's not heavy. 5'10", 181. If you're 5'10", 181, I feel like you're lean. Are you going to be playing on stream today on Twitch or YouTube? I'm actually streaming both right now, currently. If you go to YouTube and Twitch, I'm live on both. All right. One thing I see a lot with people creating drip, as they say, I feel like they get they get very like they do the same things. I was gonna say get complacent. That's not the right word. But I don't want my whole team to be wearing the same exact thing, because that's just not what happens. You know, I'm about realism as much as I can. I'm trying to really see what the difference between prism and reflective is. I'm not really seeing it. I made an Idaho team. Nice. Helmets are clean. Thanks. I made them. I'm really happy about them. I feel like yellow mouthpiece goes hard. Prism has a more pink reflection. Okay. Bro, honestly I learned so much from freaking chat. Those jerseys are hot doo-doo, no disrespect. None taken. You don't have to like them. That's all right. You take commission for Team Builder? No. Like, do I make money from it? Anybody got an idea on a Team Builder to make? I'd say my next one is gonna be in the mountains, because you can do like mountain, like the background mountains. So like Colorado or I don't know. I'm not good at geography. Wherever there are mountains. You feel me? Sorry, why is the face mask orange? Why isn't it turquoise? It's to resemble a rooster. Like red, the only reason, like, I actually don't really like red helmets with this combination. I'm purely doing it because a rooster has a red, like, the little comb, the little thingy on top. That's why it's red. And then the beak is orange. So the face mask is orange. You should do white helmet with red stripe. That is the away uniforms. If you go to, you can download it. You just have to look up my username. My username is in the bio. You can download it right now and play with them. Everybody can, actually. What are we feeling here, boys? This makes his, shoulder pads look huge. Yeah, now they're smaller. What up? Is the game out yet? I think it is. I had the early version, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's out tomorrow. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I know nothing. Someone's requesting to join. Nah, let's just go both sleeves. Turtlenecks are not in the game. Yo, what's going on? Should I give him pink gloves? We doing pink gloves? I'll do JMO next. Yeah, pink is tough, bro. I knew it. Honestly, it was a pretty quick, like, rash decision that I made. I was just like, let me make pink the secondary color. Turned out to be one of the best. Because you can do stuff like this. Bro, the green and pink is actually crazy to me. Pink gloves, baby. So if you want, essentially in Team Builder, whatever your first two colors are when you go to branding. There's like primary color, secondary, and tetrary or titrary. I don't whatever the third is. The first two you can add to like primary and secondary colors for your drip and stuff. True story. You can't do undershirt with a compression tee. Good to know. Run style. Let's do loaf of bread. What school is this? This is a team builder school I made. Actually, I feel like Sprinter would be nice. What team did I overtake? I think it was Mexico State? Something like that, yeah. Techiri? Techiri. How do I find this team? Go to create and share. Look up my username. It's in my bio. All right. JMO is 6'4", 175. He's definitely. Oh, he looks poly. Tertiary. Ah, tertiary. Oh gosh. I have a full bachelor's degree. By the way. Six four, bro. Insane. Pink gloves, you got it, brother. Wait. Number 2. Hold on. Bruh. Okay, so that's broken. They shouldn't allow that. Malik Duke Jr. is also number 2. So they're just gonna allow everybody to have the same number, even if it's on offense? I think I did Jace Harris already. And he's pretty fly. Already. I'm gonna have to do another number. 3 is fire. I want to keep 2. Well. Who's, I forget who the other guy is. And pink cleats. I think I can pick pink cleats, but you change that with the uniform, so it's gonna change. Malik Duke Jr. I'll give him 3. Since you're here. All I need to hear. I can show you. Actually, I think he was in the video I posted. Check it out on the channel. It was a TikTok. Yeah, 3 is still fire. Look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't, dog. I can't sometimes, bro. It just looks so good. Is the screen too small for y'all? Okay, 1 yes, 1 no. Thanks. The countdown is for, I'm only streaming on TikTok for an hour. and I will continue streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to keep watching, you'll have to go to YouTube and Twitch. Or Twitch. What am I doing? I need to go torso first. What are we feeling here? Bro, give him the long sleeves? Just checked it out so far. Thanks, bro. When did the game come out? It's been out for a week. I think a week tomorrow. So the 2nd, I think, for early access. I haven't given anybody a hood yet. Oh, you know what? Can you drop the team name to download? These are the West Maui State Roosters. You can also look up my username. It's in my bio. I'm not a huge fan of how the Axiom helmets fit on head still. Like the head tilt still isn't quite right for me yet, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I just realized, they took a helmet out the game. Bro. How'd they go keep... Wait a second, bro. The shut. There was another shut helmet. This is PS5. Bro, they took the shut helmet out, bro. That helmet was fire. That sucks, bro. Good looks. That's fire. The Antonio Brown special. How do I put it in the game? So you have to make sure you submit it. When you go onto the website, click submit, and then you go into the game, and then you go to the create and share, I think, and then you'll see my sharings, something like that. There's tabs in there. You'll see your, if you successfully submitted, you'll see your team up there. Is it worth making a team, putting real thought and effort into it? Well, for me it is. I've put a lot of thought and effort into this. It's been like a full week of me just doing this almost. Not really, but... I've already put so many hours on this game. This is one like drip I don't really see a lot of people doing is the baggy sleeves. The baggy sleeves to me are sick. And it's different. Bro, pink shirt. that's not it. Let me see if wait, what? That is it. That was it. Pink gloves on them. Oh, yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. With the one leg sleeve? Stop playing with them. It's a little glitchy looking, not gonna lie. You know, ball. You making me look tough. Hey, man, I try. I try. Hey, I can do pink cleats. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, pink looks so good with that green. Hey, man, you can say this is ugly all you want. I'm sorry. Is TEAMBUILDER making your own team? Yes, it is. I made this full team from scratch. Made all the logos and everything. Like, you can see that WM State logo I made. I don't know if anybody's caught this, but the little thing on the S for State is like a rooster. Is the little thing on the rooster's head. How do you go about player ratings? Like, do you do random stats? No, what do you call it? The game essentially has like presets. So like essentially like a team that's just like OP 99 overall, and then it scales all the way down to like 50 overall. And I did the 50 overall one. Awkward ass stance. Not that I really need that. I feel like all tall wide receivers are just freaking straight up like that. The state logo reminds me of Mississippi State. Yeah, it was kind of what do you call it? Inspired by that for sure. Green sleeves. I'd say yes, but I think when we go white unis, the white's gonna look better with the white, and I'm not about to change it every time. So the white works for both. But I'm not disagreeing with you. I do think the green sleeves would be nice with those unis. Who was next? I forget. Did you upload it to community? Yeah, you can download this team right now. You can look up West Maui State Roosters, or you can it's in my bio. 30 minutes left, boys. 30 minutes. Yeah, y'all can use this right now. Oh, we got another dreadhead, baby. Locked up. Locked up. Dang, they give this body type out way too much. 6'1", 190. 6'1", 190. Yeah, that's more standard. Kind of. That's teetering to the low side. Number 17. I think, isn't this, hold on. This guy has star. Yeah, we gotta do something special for this. This, what's his name? This is Camaris Moore. Let him know. Let him know. Are you gonna start the dynasty today? No, there's still a lot to do. It'll probably be sometime next week, if I'm being completely honest. Jesus Christ, that freaking face mask. What does the Axiom look like on this guy? Curious, because maybe it looks better. I don't. Damn, bro, that's also sick. I don't think there's any down here. Yeah, there's no more Axiom down here. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Yeah, you're gonna have to do the drip yourselves. So all of the things I'm doing, you guys won't see. Like on the players and stuff. All of this you're not gonna be able to see at all. The unfortunate truth. The red was kind of fire. What? It just completely changed my helmet. What's the timer? I'm only going on live for 27 minutes for TikTok, and I'll be continuing to go live on YouTube and Twitch. No, that's fire. That's heat. That's gas for sure. These are so good, dude. Thanks, man. What's the timer for? Scroll up. No, wait. I'm only going on live for until the timer runs out, and then I'm going to TikTok. I'm going to YouTube and Twitch for streaming. Put the compression tee under. Oh, brother. One thing I also don't I don't really see a lot is people rocking no socks. That's fire. That's sick. Come on. There it is. The brown cleats are tough. So sick. Compression t-shirt up? Why? For what? Yeah, it does. It's very much old school Dolphins, which I'm not mad at because those jerseys are so nice. What's his name? Oh my God, the running back. Holy crap, he had dreads too. Bro, what is his name? Ricky Williams. Yes, bro. Bro, Ricky Williams in I can't think of any game. What's that? The old school football game, the like arcade game on the PS2. What game was that? Me and my brothers used to play that all the time. All right, let me see what you're talking about with the undershirt. Okay, the black one is pretty tough. No, not NFL 2K. Oh my God, it's gonna kill me. No, okay, I'll do black. The black one's tough. NFL Street. NFL Street. That's funny. As soon as I searched it, I didn't even see NFL Street. It just came back to me. I made my team through the website. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's move on to some running backs, because I don't think I've done any of these guys. I believe this is the Derrick Henry build. What's good? So we gotta give him that Derrick Henry drip. Oh frick! I don't remember his. I think he was like 230 though. I think. It's whatever. Bro, he already looks like Derrick Henry. It's crazy. Why do I feel like Derrick Henry has the cage? Does he? What does Derrick Henry wear? Derrick Henry. No. Doesn't have to be exact. Again, I'm not gonna shut up at how much I hate how they went back to this stupid freaking all the face masks ever on one tab versus filtering it by the helmet you just chose. Why are we going backwards, bro? It's so stupid. Like, it adds literal, like, 2 minutes. Which is a lot. That's a lot, dude. Extra 2 minutes to every player. That turns into an hour. Quick. Where is it? That's not it. Ugh. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fire. That's still fire. Bro, what? They gotta patch that. Does that actually happen? It does. What the heck? When I give him the freaking pacifier, it changes the helmet. That's so whack. Well, in honor of Derrick Henry, I guess we'll give him a purple mouthpiece. Right trigger on the face mask? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, compatible. You're lying. Alright, well, it's just me. Alright, I take it back. I take it back. I'm just dumb. Well, like, why would they even make it an option? Derrick Henry really got the double sleeves. This man is massive, bro. Oh my goodness. There is no reason a running back needs to be this big. Holy frick. Alright. 2 shooter sleeves for the win. I could go double black too. Bro, you can really make Derrick Henry in this game, bro. Forgot to give him that. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo! IDEK is in the building. What's going on? Hawaiian flag patch? I definitely could, actually. Derek was like 245? Was? Does he wear spats, actually? What's good, my guy? Boycott this game. That is honestly the only solution. To actually having power. But the unfortunate reality is that a lot of people's um, livelihoods, like the small creators that make money, they are able to make full time to go full time off of EA's games and make content. So yeah, you're essentially asking them to quit their job. Derrick Henry doesn't run weird either. I feel like it's either textbook or nah, textbook for sure. How do you get a different high school team? Um, you gotta download a high school team or make your or your yeah make your high school team. 'Let's move on to defense. What what's some edge drip, bro? Nah, linebacker drip is more fun. Isaac Slaughter. You don't download the team in Team Builder. You download it like in the game, if that makes sense. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. $12 minutes, y'all. I will be hopping off here and streaming, continuing to stream on TikTok. Sorry, YouTube and Twitch. So, if you want to keep watching, you gotta join there. I knew it. I'm actually kind of not mad at. I think that's fine already. So if you make a team, what teams do you play? You essentially are put into the regular college football world. So you would play other current college teams. Justin Black. Oh, Justin Black is the elite. I forgot about that. We gotta do something crazy for this guy. Make him lean. If you go to YouTube and Twitch right now, I am on there. Oh, this is you. What's good, man? You're one of the few elites, so You know we gotta go crazy. What is this helmet? Actually, I think people sleep on this helmet. Hey, West Maui State, baby. Ooh, that's new. Yeah, dark visor. I was thinking that, bro. I swear we're on like the same wavelength, bro. Yo, IDK, bro. Your uh, what I forget the most recent one with the orange, pink, green. Those jerseys that you have. Yeah, the Santa Fe ones. Those jerseys that you made, I'm like using pretty heavy inspirations for like the new modern jerseys for this one. Um, it won't be direct. Did they just give me a bucket? Bro, this helmet doesn't look that bad. I'll change it if you want me to though. If you don't like it, I'll change it. Whatever. Bro, let's do it. Oh, it changed to the bucket for a second. I see. Yeah, uh either that or F7. I've been giving everybody I know it everybody gets the freaking F7 or the the speed flex and it gets redundant. I like adding some like it's refreshing to see something different. So, and I think this is like the best of the other ones. Yes, hashtag CFB play don't pay, man. I got you. Oh, wow. Let's go black gloves. I just downloaded. You downloaded uh this team? Hey, made them caked. Hope you have fun, man. Yo, I don't think I've checked out all the shoes, to be honest. What new shoes am I missing here? I gotta take these off, though. I have yet to add anybody with no socks or mid socks or high socks. I think everybody's had low socks. So I gotta switch it up at some point. Is the pink the secondary color? Yes, it is. Jesus, bro. I mean, if you couldn't tell, he's an elite dev trait. I feel like pink cleats, I got you. I think. Where's the pink, bro? Oh, I think it's these ones. What color are the Jordan 11s? Are those the Concords? I mean, that would be if it was black and white, right? Is that correct? Basically Concords, but green, yeah. I don't know shoe game, honestly, that much. Alright, y'all. 3 minutes left. If you want to keep watching, head over to YouTube or Twitch. I will continue there. But thanks for hopping on, everybody. And for everyone else, I will see you over there. Left. No, right wrist. I'm already streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so if you want to head over there now, you can. But just under 2 minutes, I'm going to be leaving this. And my camera keeps overheating. It's fun. Yo. If you're just joining now, head over to YouTube or Twitch. I'll be continuing to stream on there. Hunter Harris, I think, was in this. I don't know if you're still here, but how do you get a champion sponsor? I made it. You can only choose Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, but I added them, customize it. All right, I'm gonna end stream now. So if you want to keep watching, go to my YouTube. It's all in my bio if you need to see it. My YouTube and Twitch. You can catch the stream there. I'll be going. I'm gonna keep streaming till around 12. So if y'all want to keep watching, go there. All right, y'all. Till next time. Or, if you're gonna stay long, I'll see you in there. Alright. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's happening, family? What's going on? My camera is just gonna keep overheating, so it's unfortunate. All right, how do we drip this man out? I feel like simple drip would be cool. Keep it real simple. And I mean... Oh, you're right. That's a good point. I have yet to do that. Why not? I'll do it with this guy. Hunter Harris. I feel like you gotta go all white if you're gonna do this. Ooh, one thing I haven't done either is give somebody would the primary undershirt with the white tape look better? I don't know. I could try it. Give somebody a thin sweatband. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I haven't done it a lot. Also, I used to give the shoulder stabilizer out a lot. I think that looks cool too. Primary undershirt. I don't know. Do I need to move my camera? Probably. That's probably better. Low-key bottom left. But I'll do that for now. Sorry, what did you said, primary? It doesn't look bad. versus the white. Or I can go pink. Yeah, I can go compression tee. I do feel like I need to remove his socks. Or his... Why would I remove his socks? But his pants. Waist gear. How we feeling tonight, y'all? How's it going? Y'all some real ones for sticking around? I will most likely do this format from now on. Only stream on TikTok for an hour. This guy's the same face as my quarterback. Did I feel like I didn't adjust any helmet settings at all. Unshirt thin tape. The wrist tape as well. Yeah, the wrist tape would look cool too. I think the white fits better. Yeah, the white's cool. Okay. That's so funny. I've been complaining for so long about this menu. Yeah. But like still, why isn't compatible the default? Why did I say that weird? Why can you only stream on TikTok for an hour? It's only so I only use TikTok for like discoverability, but essentially for like streamers, you make more money through Twitch and YouTube. TikTok doesn't pay as well. So you just use that as a funnel to your Twitch and YouTube. If that makes sense. Like that's just the game. You know what I mean? I'm new to streaming, so I don't know. That's just what they recommended from like tutorials. Yeah, the white looks better. Axel Merckx, yeah, he is on the team, or he's like a special player. I don't know what to call. Chat made. I don't know what to call y'all, like the players that I added. Yeah, see, this is a face I've never seen. 6'2". Whoa, there's 6 people in here. Sick. What's up, y'all? before I started streaming, I don't really watch streamers. Do you guys watch a lot of streamers? The safety room is too good. They definitely gonna bring a bowl game. Absolutely. I hope so. To make a bowl game, all you have to do is win 6 games. So if we don't win 6 games, I'm gonna be pissed. I also don't want to win like every game. That's why I want to schedule like some like legitimate teams that like will actually be a real challenge to win. I kind of don't want to change a lot. Maybe just give him pink gloves. But no, I'll watch a streamer every once in a while, like me watching yesterday and today's stream. It's kind of a shocker. I usually just watch the videos. Nice. Well, honored that you stuck around. I appreciate the love. I'm new to streaming. This year, I'm trying to go full-time content creator. If you follow my personal account, it's also in all of my bios. I have like a video talking about it. Like I went viral multiple times. Always wanted to be a content creator. Never really found a way to make it full-time, and here we are. This is a part of it. Oh, you checked out my stuff yesterday? Nice. Yeah, I went viral again, like last month, beginning of last month, for me dancing at my baby shower with my brothers, which was really fun. Your streams are really entertaining. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. This is I always felt like streaming could be fun. And I was always intimidated because streaming and like keeping people entertained for X amount of hours, it's like that's so hard. Yo, what's good, Josiah? What's happening? I'm brand new to Twitch and streaming, period. So it took me like a week plus to get everything situated and like figured out. It took me a while. But we're here. I think the way I see the most entertainment is the creativity of creating teams. I created teams in 26, but not as in depth as you, so I think that definitely shines. Yeah. This is like, I love sandbox games. I love games where you can, essentially just, you have control of everything. And that part is super fun. And when I started streaming and then like doing the adding chat to the roster, like everybody really hopped on it, which is really cool to see, and got kind of engaged in the process. And that's another thing that like I genuinely am really passionate about is just community and not doing it alone. You know, like I feel like why do anything alone? Um, and for too long I was trying to do this creative thing alone. So I'm trying to also build community along with creating content and yeah. How's it going tonight? Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. This guy is 6'2", 217. Yeah, I think he can stay. Something I did with my teams was I played a lot of Road to Glory, so I included the players I made. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing I think I kind of want to do too. Is I eventually want to do a Road to Glory series on YouTube too. And one thing I thought of is like a popular player from these dynasties. I'll just like recreate his career on Road to Glory, or like make his brother or something, like his little brother. Like those stories are super fun to put in the game. There we go, another number 2. See, like I knew that I had so many repeat numbers, and it's kind of weird that the game allows you to do that. A running back and QB sibling combo, that's fire. I'm not one to enjoy sports, but love to chill. Love the chill vibes here. Plus, I saw the team we're working on is called West Maui, which is where I'm from. Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Um, appreciate the kind words. I really do. The chill vibes. Yeah, it's probably the setup. I'm guessing that's what you're kind of referring to. Yeah, that setup back there, I just finally did and made look nice after years of just looking super ugly back there. There used to be a TV back there, but had to switch it up, get it nice for the stream, and also I make other content, so like it was worth it to just make the whole room look nice. So. One thing I did when I made my team from New York, hand warmers just to be more realistic for the weather. Yeah, I like that. Give a lot of people hoodies. Dang, I'm messing with this one. This one's coming together really nicely. Can you make a blue themed team called Acadia? Acadia State? That sounds cool. Sure. Honestly, I'm trying to like go through, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think I want to make this series probably like 4 or 5 seasons. I feel like after that it'll probably be, you know, get the freshmen on the team now, get them to their senior year, and then that's it. And move on to the next team builder, move on to the next everything. And I think doing a like another huge event, like scheduling it, because hopefully you know, I'll get a lot more people by then, and just be like, yeah, help going on stream and adding people to the team, doing a wheel for like everybody, not for everybody, but like everything. So dev trait, year, yeah, all that other stuff. I think it would be cool. I really like that team. The Auburn Hawks, brown, white, and yellow. Brown, white, and yellow. Brown and yellow's cool. Let's see. All right, let's move on to some linemen. I'm not a content creator myself, but I think if a player hits a big milestone like a player of the week, it could go as a YouTube short just to get more traction. Yeah, I mean making short form content from longer form content is always going to be a good idea for me to do. But I have noticed that, and I don't know what it is, but like my TikTok algorithm, or maybe, I don't know, my videos of me playing the game don't do very well on shorts. All my videos about team builder and building a team and all that stuff, like I think people want to learn how to do it, so it gets a lot more people engaged with it, and people are just more interested in that, I guess. But I do think it's just like different. Not a whole lot of creators. There's not a whole lot of creators doing the team builder thing, so I think that's kind of my advantage. So I'm just fully leaning into the team builder thing. A little bit easier to emerge that way. And it's easier for me to be discovered doing that, but also hard because it's not like extremely popular, you know. What does this look like? Huh. I was gonna say, does it make them skinny? But not really. What if I do no undershirt? Do I see straight belly? Oh my gosh, it gives them abs, bro. What? Did they think this through? I feel like they didn't think this through. That's crazy. That's funny though. I kind of want to speed run the rest. Um, as much as I like to do O lineman drip, I would like to move on. The next thing really is getting my recruiting board together. That's really the next steps for me. Alright. This guy has the arms, but let's do the better one. That one. Whoa, I've never seen those wrist brace support. What? Bruh, since when? Oh, I forgot you can do that for the quarterback. Hold on. Hold on. I think I gotta switch it now. Or you know what? I'll do that. I'll give it to Noah Mitchell. There's a chance Ethan Diamond? I think it's Ethan. There's a chance our quarterback goes out due to injury. And we gotta have our backup set. Let's see. 6'5", 220. Jesus Christ, bro. You should give one guy a bucket. I have thought about that, like making our best player like the least drippiest. Give him negative drip, like no gloves. I think that would be funny. Does it make absolutely no sense to have a guy have the pacifier, have a quarterback with the mouthpiece hanging? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But if he did have a mouthpiece, it would be hanging because he's got to talk a lot, so. Pink, bro. I'll fix it. Ooh. The whites are totally different. Maybe not totally different, but... Actually, is he a righty or a lefty? That would be important to know. He's a righty. Yeah, giving one guy a bucket would be really funny. He's a righty, which means if he's going to have a shooter sleeve, it's got to go on the right arm, and the left wrist would be the wristband. Bro, the open, I don't know what it is. The open wrist coach wristband is so sick. It just looks cool. This is Hawaii, man. We don't need no hand warmers. And I think if it's a cold game, they give them hand warmers anyway, so. All right, here we go. Look at that hair sim, bro. No. No. Whoa. I usually go for like the quickest one. Over this one is really quick over the top. Jesus. High 3/4 1. That's pretty good. Low 3/4 1. What? Ooh. High 3/4 10. Oh my gosh. That's nice. Oh, that's right. Tanner Maui is in the game. 57. Damn, bro. I forgot about this dude. Sheesh. Well, if anybody's going to get a bucket, I don't think you can have 57 as a quarterback. Or can you? I guess you can. 6'7", 220. 6'7", 220 is actually skinny. I wish I could change that. Bro, 6'7". I feel like because he has 57, I gotta go like good QB drip, you know? Because then what else is gonna be the tell that he's a quarterback? This is ridiculous. Let's see if I can save him. think it's possible. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, 6'7" is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, this guy's a quarterback. One of the people in the chat wanted to make him, yeah, number 57. I just feel like it'd be funny if it's just like he's actually like insanely good though. I mean, he's gonna have to get super low. Okay. This guy's kind of sucks because he is our best running back, but he's just not. He's normal, you know. 5'11", 180. Snoop Dogg. Never let this guy see the field. Oh, that's funny. Not for this guy, the quarterback. Yeah, that would be. I mean, he's not high in the depth chart, thank God. Woo! Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close. What would y'all rather see? Me doing sliders or me adding to the recruiting board? Whoa, what's going on here? Sliders, okay. I can do that. 91 speed. I really want to see Kane Holloway on field. That's going to be ridiculous, bro. Honestly, this team isn't that bad. I don't think... Like, I can work with this team. I can most definitely work with this team. Gosh, there's so many number 2s, bro. Alright. I'll do sliders then. I haven't seen a lot of people do anything about let's see. College football 27. Oh god. Oh. Stream. What is happening? Stream deck. Dude, why? Please just look up what I want you to Alright, bro. I need this to be the other one. I'll do this. Whatever. I'll do it this way. College football 27. Wear and tear. Wear and tear settings. I'm sorry, but I don't really trust Call Me Jaden. Ooh.
When you come here, you're going to experience food with flavor. You want some food that has some bold flavors, and you want to maybe try something you wouldn't normally try. Depending on what we get at a port, we can print the menu every day. We want you to eat that food that makes you feel like you're on vacation.
Let's talk about settings in college football 26. I'll show you exactly what you need to do day one so you guys are ahead of the curve. You guys know what everything means and know what's best for you to be done. All right, settings. Let's click it. Let's send it. This is simple. Game settings, number one thing you want to do. Playbook, whatever you want. All right, MaddenSurf.com. You can find a bunch of different ebooks, whatever you want, something to help you get you going. I have Madden football kick. That way you get the ball at half. So don't even placement classic revamped. No, placement and accuracy. Don't overthink this. The best players in the world are all on placement and accuracy. You'll never see a good player using revamped passing. I'm sorry. It's just, you got to grow up. And if you don't want to grow up as a player, use classic. Use something basic. But every person in the world, placement and accuracy. I might hurt your feelings. You might be wrong, but it's time to be a big boy. You're on this channel to be a big boy and a big player, and placement and accuracy is the way to go. All right? Don't think about it. Pass lead increase on small. Reticle speed on 7. This is exactly what you need. Don't think about it. Just send it. Don't tweak it. Don't do anything. If you have the right settings, it's a peace of mind. Don't go back to it. You didn't overthrow the ball because of your settings. You overthrow it because, 1, you probably suck, or 2, the game probably just cheated you. And that's part of life. Let's move on. That's the settings you need for passing. All right. Catching is the biggest difference this year. All right. Catching, timing-based catching for offense on 0. You want to be able to time every single pass. If you guys watch me play, I will green bean all over people. And let's talk about settings in college football 26.
I might just go back to 20, 27, 26 settings. Wear and tear got what? How do I adjust wear and tear? Yeah. I like Sim Gaming Network. Network. That's where I got all my sliders last year.
I want to say it that way. However, if you want this slider set to play as intended, you need to follow this setup. That is a must. Clock management. Okay.
Alright, so let's start where they're at. Meaning we have to quit Dynasty.
First thing here, user preference. I'm at 13 and 20 runoff because I'm trying to get that 120, 130 total plays to replicate real life college football. I understand that everyone wants to play on 13 and 20. You can play whatever you want. Okay? I'm just telling you why I'm on 13 and 20. Wear and tear. This is completely user preference. Now, everyone asks me every video what wear and tear I'm using. I have been working on a new wear and tear set. This is it. What you're looking at right here is the new wear and tear set that I've been testing and working on. And so far,
I'm kind of scared that it won't transfer over. So I'm just gonna do this in Dynasty. My when do you think you're gonna start playing? It'll be sometime next week. Most likely. All right. So we got normal's 50, catch is 100, hit stick is 100, cut stick 50, defender tackle 75, sack impact 25, block impact 25. Interesting. 75 impact block. Oh, I see. Per play recovery 25. Per timeout recovery 25. 50, 75.
So good, I like it. I'm trying to get further into a season to see how it holds up. But as far as in-game, things like that, it's been really good. I do like it. If you want to try it, here they are. If you want to use someone else's wear and tear, go for it. Okay? User preference on could use classic.
Halftime recovery 75. Week to week, I guess we'll have at 50. Honestly, the recovery was kind of buns. So we'll leave that.
Or you could use placement, but there is no placement inaccuracy, as it kind of eliminates player ratings to an extent. So ideally, you're on revamp passing because that's the best one in my opinion, anyway. And then what we're going to do with this ladder set is we're going to use pass lead increase as a way to adjust your pass accuracy slider without actually having to touch, but different. Starting in this matter again because we are not user catching. Ball hawk off. This is mandatory. This is not user preference. You need to have ball hawk off. No user catching, offense or defense. It's my one house rule. Everything else here is user preference. You can see I have heat seeker assist on and defensive switch assist on, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. Injuries 25, fatigue 50. Big change here. Player speed scale is now up to 100. All year I've been on 17 for both this game and Madden, and I have a video up that explained why. However, despite the information on that, 100 just feels better, man. It is what it is. I was on 100 for Madden 25. I was on 100 for Madden 24. I might have been on it for 23. I don't remember, but I was on 100 for Madden for a couple of years. This is my first time deviating from it, and honestly, I'm just going back to 100. That's where I feel like the game plays the best, feels the best, so that's why we're there. Precipitation.
It's not in here. Is that user settings? No. Receiver visual assist. Oh, when playing as a wide receiver, that's cool. Can we get the cam back? I guess the room gets too hot. Or something. Let's see. Hopefully this transfers over, or I know wear and tear won't, but hopefully this stuff will. here it is. Okay. I think I don't need to touch injuries this year. Injuries are crazy up. The last sim I did in Dynasty. Injuries are crazy. I did want to see more injuries last year, so I think I'm happy about it. It really does make you have to like worry about your facilities and player management and stuff. Because before you can kind of just get away with it and run your players into the ground, kind of. Slip scale. Let me make sure I did that. Player speed parity 100, 65, 70, 80, 30, 80, 90, 100. Wait, no. Strength scale.
Sliders. But again, you're zeroing them. Our penalties are leave all if you do not want to.
Precipitation slip scale. That's a new one. Movement penalty scale. Movement penalty scale. 70. Slip scale.
We're going to continue through what your main menu settings are. Penalties, we're going to leave all default, not touch them. Player skill, we are zeroing them all out. Make sure they're all set to 0, even special teams, and then make sure you save it. Just click on the bottom screen there, save it. I call mine user 0. That way you can quickly load it later whenever there's a profile delete or whatever's going on. Main menu settings do have an impact in franchise mode on Madden and in Dynasty mode in college football. I had several people test this out to verify this. When you have player skill at 0, CPU skill at 100, the CPU played completely different than if you vice versa that and put CPU skill at 0 and player skill at 100 in the main menu. If you don't believe me, you can test it out yourself. You're free to do that. I had like 6 people tested it, give me feedback. All of it was consistent. So that's why we're zeroing these both out. Visual feedback, turn everything off. We want a clean screen. Notice your catching, so we don't need obviously information for that. Turn everything off. I have Dynasty scores on as the only option. And then camera, of course, use your preference. That doesn't really matter there. Audio settings. I do have a video for that. If you want to check them out, if you want to check out the video, see how it's going to sound, it's right there on the screen for you. You can check it out. If not, here they are. But again, user preference because it's just audio settings. Once you have that completed, we're going to back out of there. We're going to go into our Dynasty. Quick note, after you've completed a profile delete, which every single one of you should be doing for this, if you go to Dynasty and hit continue, it won't load anything. Nothing will be there. Your Dynasty was not deleted. I've had people freak out on me about that. It's just because you deleted your profile, it doesn't know what to load. So you just need to go down here and hit load, pick your Dynasty, it'll load. After that, from every point forward, you can hit continue. Just putting that FYI out there for everyone who does a profile delete and thinks that their franchise or their Dynasty got deleted. It will not delete your Dynasty. That is what you need to do. Hey, if you're watching this video, that means you want the most realistic experience for your sports fun and check video games. Head up and rep Sim Nation. Difficulties on Heisman. That is the only thing on this screen that matters, but make sure you're on Heisman in your Dynasty. Then, XP sliders, I'm not going to go into the screen. I do have a video where I talk about my XP slider set that I do offer, and the testing that I did, and I gave those numbers. If you want to use my XP sliders, awesome, great, appreciate it. If you don't want to, you want to use somebody else's, I understand, not a big deal. Do whatever you want to, it's user preference. Before we get to the gameplay sliders, I'm going to go over here and touch on our auto subs, because auto subs have an impact on gameplay, and that is how I utilize auto subs. I'm the only slider creator who uses auto subs this way, so I don't really give out the secret to the sauce, I guess, if you want to say it that way. However, if you want this slider set to play as intended, you need to follow this setup. Now, some people are going to get upset because, well, what about player rotations? bro, auto subs don't do a good job for player rotations. You have to jack up fatigue, which does have impacts on gameplay, and you still run into disappearing players because they can never recover to a certain point. So you're not really solving any problems when you use auto subs for player rotations.
I know he's been making new content, so he's gotta have something here. Hello?
Mr. Suck, I don't think so, man. If it is, it's going to be incorporated differently. Because you don't upgrade your coach in Madden the same way in college football, right? You upgrade by upgrading the abilities. So, because it's different there. You have your 4 ability slots, and they each have their different tier, right? Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or master, or whatever the hell it's called. You have 4 of them initially, and then as you rank up, you can get up to 7, and then of course you want to rank up each of those. So they might make it slower, but at the same time, if you pick the 4 or once you unlock it, the 7, and you don't make any changes to them. And I don't know what's going on with our coverage. CFB, stop complaining. I'm not complaining, man. Hey, fumbles are part of the game. It's 27 and it's not even close, play hard. It's not even close. This is not my real Dynasty. No, I'm slider testing. Well, if you want to call it that, I haven't changed any sliders. I've been just testing I have a couple other things changed. That happened for middle linebacker, outside linebacker. My spreadsheet. So the red tab is the amount of players at each position in the base roster, and the yellow is the amount of players rated 90 to the 90 overall rated players and the 80 overall rated players at each position group when sims were done at 100 XP. Now I do want to go ahead and make note that it wasn't just one simulation done at 100 XP, it was 3 of them. So there were 3 sims done with all positions at 100 XP for 4 years. Every time was 4 years. That's the average length, of a college player's career. So that made the most sense. So sim 4 years, 100 XP. Count up the amount of 90 overalls and 80 overalls for every single position group. Write it down. Rinse and repeat. Do that 3 times. Take the averages in the spreadsheet. Boom, there it is. And then we have, so the yellow column, of course, is the 100 XP numbers. The green is the recommended XP setting. There's a couple positions you have some leeway there, and we're going to go over
150. Tight ends is 150. Wide receivers is 100. Fullbacks is 100. 65. For tackle? Is that what that is? Yeah. 65 for tackle. $75. Center's 300. I'll just leave this at 150 for now, just in case they fixed it.
Zero because they.
Oh, we can't see your freaking chart that you made, bro. It is edge. Edge 75. D tackle 175. Outside linebacker 25. $125. $115. Interesting. These get real specific. $225 for strong safeties, which makes sense. Strong safeties never turn out good. $225? Yeah. $225. Kicker punter 0. What? Leave it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is anybody still in here? I see there's one, but I feel like that's me. It's getting really hot in my room. Oh my gosh. Okay. Honestly, I think this is it. Maybe I'll just edit a few more players. Zane Viper is one that I haven't done yet. $511, $220. That's given the pro. Whew. That go crazy. Easily one of my favorite parts of the game is just customizing everybody. Hands down. And then going to practice and seeing everybody as a team. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking fun, dude. I love it. Dude, our running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 running backs in our top. How many how many players? It's crazy. We're absolutely stacked at the running back position, so we're definitely gonna have just sub all of them in all the time. Oh yeah. Whew. All right. Thanks for everyone sticking by. That'll be it for tonight. Have a good one.